to me, it's more important to be relatable and to help people. Oh crap, do I have my mask? I wish I had sauerkraut. Why are you buying your kid canned ravioli when you have an Apple Watch?
Lightning strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way, and
Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another day of Vlogust. It is about 3:20 and I just got off of work, stopping at my favorite place, Starbucks, to get a cold brew with the oat milk foam. So predictable. Today was quite a busy day at work and tomorrow looks to be another quite busy day. So I'm just gonna take you along today with me on my day, and we're gonna go home, we're gonna make dinner. I don't really have a whole lot of work to do as far as YouTube goes tonight, so that will be nice, and I'll get to relax a little bit. I think Adam and I are gonna watch a little bit of TV, so should be good. Come along with me. Whew. Hot. So good. Okay, so I just got back to town and I'm gonna stop and get the stuff out of my P.O. box. I think someone left a comment that they sent me something, and so I honestly only check it like once a week, so it's kind of out of my way. It's not like super far from my house, but it's just like, I don't know, you know when something's out of your way and you're just like, you put off going there. So anyway, and also I don't know, so do you guys that have iPhones, do you have the newest one yet with like the 3 camera things on it? Because I just have, I don't know if this is like an iPhone 8, I don't know what it is, but I think I'm due to renew and get a new phone if I want to, and I just haven't because I really don't think I need one. But if the camera's like way more awesome, but like look at this, well, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see in the sun, but this phone protector is like, it's like over 2 years old and it's like discolored now. Actually, it's probably almost 3 years old, and I have this goofy pop socket on here that I got free from the blood center for donating blood. I feel like my phone is like janky, but you know, that's how I roll. Whew, I got a few things. I just realized I totally forgot to wear my mask in there, but I did not go near anyone, so don't worry. There's like one side where you go to the P.O. boxes and the other side where you go up to the counter, and I went left and there was no one over there. So, and I didn't even realize I didn't have my mask until I was like unlocking my mailbox. It's like something that we have, like I've mostly remembered and stuff, but I still find myself sometimes like walking into the grocery store and thinking, oh crap, do I have my mask? And then realize I have one in my purse and I'm like, oh good. But I don't know, it's just something that we have to like, I feel like we have to like train ourselves to do. Okay, I'm gonna go home. Okay, I want to show you guys my outfit for the day before I change, but this top with like the lacy, look at that, my mirror needs cleaned. This top with like the lacy neckline, it's sleeveless, it's from Torrid. I got it like several years ago, so I don't even know if they still have it. And then this cardigan is from Stitch Fix, and these leggings are from Torrid also. So typically I get like all of my work clothes usually come from Torrid. I used to get a lot of stuff from Maurice's, but I really don't anymore because sometimes I find the quality of their stuff isn't that great. But most of my stuff I get from Torrid. Some stuff from Lane Bryant, although some of their stuff doesn't fit me right. Like I don't like the way their work pants fit me. I like Torrid's a lot better. And Stitch Fix. I do a lot of Stitch Fix. And I can't even give you guys coupon codes anymore because they cut me off for referrals. So that sucks. But I do really like Stitch Fix, and I still order stuff from there. I'm trying to think, oh, Loft. Loft is the other place, because Loft goes, at least online, I don't know about in their stores, but they go into the plus sizes, so I get stuff from them too. And then these earrings today that I'm wearing are from my friend Siobhan that lives in the UK. She sent them to me. They're super cute. They're from Papyrus, I think. So I'm gonna change my clothes, and we're gonna go downstairs and cook dinner. Okay, so tonight I'm kind of just making an easy dinner. I'm gonna make cheesy potatoes, and then I have some kielbasa that I chopped up over this weekend. I'm just gonna roast that in the oven with it and make some lima beans. And then if the kids want Hawaiian rolls, we have those too. So what I did was I took my bag of frozen hash browns and I microwaved them for 5 minutes just to kind of thaw them out a little bit. It helps the casserole cook more evenly and faster. And then in my bowl here, I have half a stick of butter that I melted. I'm using a little less butter than I normally do. And then I normally use cream of chicken soup, but I saw a couple people on YouTube using cheddar cheese soup, so I thought I would try that instead. I have some sour cream, both regular and light. I'm going to use the rest of this container up, and then the rest light sour cream. And then I just have some cheese here that I want to try and get used up. This is just cheddar, and then I have some extra mozzarella cheese, so I'll see if it needs it and throw that in too. And then salt and pepper, and you can add diced onion if you want, but I don't really like big chunks of onion in my food or my potato casserole or cheesy potatoes, so I'm just going to do dried onion. Okay, so here are the potatoes. I normally mix everything in a bowl, but I just mix it together in the casserole dish and it's fine. So it doesn't look very pretty, but it's gonna be delicious. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. It's probably gonna take about 40 minutes, depending on how crispy you want it on the top. I usually like mine kind of crispy, so I'm gonna go ahead and set it for that at 400 degrees. All right, so while the potatoes are in the oven, I'm going to empty the dishwasher, put the clean dishes away, and get some of these dirty ones in there. Okay, so there's about 20 minutes left on the potatoes, and here is the kielbasa that I cut up. I went ahead and just divided it on this baking tray because half of it is jalapeno cheese and half of it is regular, and the kids probably don't want the jalapeno. So I'm just gonna pop this in the oven with the potatoes, and it should take around 15 or 20 minutes or so. Okay, so I still have a bag of apples from this weekend that I didn't get washed up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now because my fruit bowl needs replenished. And I'm cooking my lima beans. While those are done, I'm going to drain them and put some butter and salt and pepper in there. And here's how the potatoes turned out. I usually put potato chips on the top to make it crunchy, but I didn't have any, so I just left it plain. Okay, so this was super quick dinner. Actually, it's only 5:40 and we're already eating. So I got lima beans and some kielbasa, mustard. I wish I had sauerkraut, but I forgot to buy some, and potatoes. And I'm not having a roll, but I put some rolls out on the counter also. Okay, so you guys always ask me if I relax ever, and yes, I do, and I thought I would film some of that for you this evening. So after dinner, I got the kitchen cleaned up, and we all sat in the living room and watched TV for a little bit. So I also went on my Instagram and took this time just to kind of sit and rest on the couch and answer some of my direct messages and scroll through my Instagram feed. One of the things I do like to do during my downtime is just watch mindless TV, and I want to take a quick minute to thank Acorn TV for sponsoring today's Day in the Life video. If you guys aren't familiar with Acorn TV, it is a TV streaming service. They have tons of content on there. They have documentaries, they have comedies, dramas, tons of binge-worthy content, and recently I have been enjoying this show called The Nest. It's a drama series about a rich couple who is having trouble getting pregnant, and they have this kind of chance encounter with this 18-year-old girl who becomes their surrogate. So it's been super interesting for me to watch that in the evenings when I want some downtime after work. Acorn TV has thousands of hours of binge-worthy shows, and they also add new releases every Monday, so there's always something new to watch. Acorn TV is also commercial-free, which is awesome, and is available for just $5.99 a month. The other great thing is that they do have an app, and so you can stream these shows on either your Apple or Android devices. You can also stream it on Amazon Fire TV, Google Chromecast, Roku, and basically any other smart TV that connects with your devices. If you're a fan of quirky British comedy, then The Other One is also a must-watch. It follows two sisters from different worlds who had no idea the other existed until their father dies. And for you guys that are Downton Abbey fans out there, this show also features a funny performance from beloved Siobhan Finneran. So if you guys want to try out Acorn TV, you can escape to Britain and beyond without leaving your seat. You can actually try Acorn TV free for 30 days by going to acorn.tv and use code JEN. So try Acorn TV free for 30 days by going to the link in the description box and use promo code JEN. If you guys do try it out, I would love to hear your thoughts. There are also a ton of documentaries on there that I'm looking forward to watching. So after I relaxed for a little bit on the couch, I went ahead and went back into the kitchen to clean up the leftovers. I wanted to make sure I had these available for lunches for the rest of the week. Next, I made a coffee, and I'm going to go upstairs and share with you guys some of the mail that I've gotten lately. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock, we're on the dot. I thought I would share with you guys some stuff that I got for my P.O. box. The last 2 times I picked stuff up, I always like to share what I get from people. It's so kind of you to send me cards and letters, and I love reading them, and I always send you guys a thank you note or a card back. And I got some cool stuff today too that some people sent me. So I just want to preface this with, you guys don't have to do that, but I enjoy communicating with you via mail, and I think it's super fun to do that. So first thing I have to share is this really cute pair of earrings, and these are from Madison. And she actually has an Etsy shop, which I'll link down below if you want to support her. It's called Cactus Thorn Creations. She also has an Instagram and a Facebook page, and she sent me these awesome, I think these are polymer clay earrings, but I really love this shape. And you guys, I love earrings. I love dangly earrings too. Here's a secret about me and earrings. Well, not really a secret, but when I was a kid, I was kind of scared to get my ears pierced as a little girl, and so I don't know, my mom never really brought it up. I never really probably brought it up to get my ears pierced. And then my parents got divorced when I was 8, which was probably right around the time that I would have gotten my ears pierced. And this church that we went to, I don't really know if it was the church or if it was my stepdad, but it was like frowned upon to have your ears pierced. I think maybe they thought like the one hole was okay, but you definitely couldn't have more than one hole, or you couldn't have your cartilage pierced or anything like that. And so I just never got my ears pierced, I think until I was like in my teens. And I could go to Claire's and get it done myself, because they just didn't want you to pierce your ears because apparently that was ungodly. We also couldn't paint our nails like certain colors. Like you could paint your nails like light colors or pink, but you couldn't paint your nails like bright red or orange or blue or green. And this was like in the 90s when all those colors were popular. So anyway, God apparently has rules about earrings and nail polish color. So just keep that in mind, you guys. I'm kidding. I hope you know I'm kidding. So anyway, now that I'm an adult and I actually got my ears re-pierced because they grew in, and I love wearing earrings. So thank you, Madison. You are from Missouri, and actually I see your address here, and you are actually from a town that is very, very close to where Adam's family lives in Missouri. So that's super interesting. Connor's in the shower right now. I got him set up with that. So if you guys hear him yelling at me to come help him, that's why. So this next card and cookbook actually is from Melissa, and she lives in Omaha, Nebraska, and she sent me Rachel Ray's cookbook, Everyone is Italian on Sunday. So thank you so much for sending me this. You guys know that I love Rachel Ray. This is an awesome hardback cookbook, and it looks like it has lots of pictures in it. Sorry, I'm trying to show you guys. So anyway, thank you so much, Melissa, for sending me that. And she also wrote me a card. She said, I wanted to let you know how much I enjoy your channel. I love your positive outlook and your realness. Your cooking and cleaning videos inspire me to do more. I know you collect cookbooks, so I thought I'd send over one of mine for you to enjoy. I hope you're doing better. So thank you so much, Melissa, for sending that. I'll definitely be making some recipes out of this soon. I'll be sure to share with you guys. I got some feedback when I posted my top 5 Ina Garten chicken recipes that you guys wanted to see a top 10 Rachel Ray video. So I did a little bit of research on that and found some of her top recipes, and I've compiled them. And so that will be the next one I will film, but those take a while to film because it takes me a while to cook all those 10 recipes, but that will be coming up. Okay, the next package that I got is from Deja Grow, and she lives in California. And she sent me this super pretty card. How does she know that I love anything with rainbows on it? Very pretty. It says on the inside, hey girl, hey. I finally got my lazy butt to the post office to send this. Go me, I've been meaning to send this for months. You know what, I feel that in my soul because I too feel like I have packages laying around for months that I need to ship. And I don't know why I don't just do it. But she said she sent me some planner stickers because she used to be really into it, but she doesn't anymore, and so they were just collecting dust. So I hope you can use them. She sent me this huge pack of stickers, which I was super excited because yes, I do use stickers in my planner. Huge pack. So, and these are the kind that will fit, I believe, in the planner that I have. So thank you so much for sending those. I really appreciate that. And yes, I will definitely put them to good use. She sent Kira a Harry Potter mask, which I thought was so cool. It's got this pattern on one side and then a different pattern on the other. And then she didn't want to leave Connor out, so she sent him some bunch of balloons, which he will definitely have fun with these. He loves playing outside in the water. His birthday is actually this weekend. We're having a birthday party for him on Sunday. Not really a party, we're just having some family over for pizza, and we're gonna fill the pool up and stuff, so he has fun. So anyway, she said yes, she wants to send Connor a gift because it always has to be fair. I hope you like everything and it puts a smile on your face. My apologies to Adam, didn't know what he would like, so Connor can share. Take care. So thank you so much for sending that. So yeah, she said, I was looking to make sure in the card if she made the mask or not, but no, she bought it. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. I love it.
Mama,
Yeah?
Mama,
What?
can you help me?
Yep. BRB. Okay, this next card is from Jill, and she lives in New York, and she actually sent me a homemade card. How beautiful is that? I love it. I kind of want to copy this design, so don't be offended, Jill, if I copy your card. But I thought it was so cute, and it says, Dear Jen, I just wanted to say how much I love your channel, and I hope you're feeling better. Best wishes, Jill. I made this card for you. Hugs. Thank you so much. I really like, I was opening some of these the other night from the cards that I got from my P.O. box. The last time I picked them up, I just haven't shared with you guys yet, and it makes me emotional that people you know, care enough to send me get well cards. That just, I don't know, touches my heart. This next card is from Judy, and she lives in North Dakota. She sent this card and said, sorry you were in the hospital. That must have been a scare, especially with the virus situation. I'm thankful you are feeling better. I enjoy your channel, and take care and get to feeling stronger. And she sent me this beautiful card with these flowers on the front. I keep all you guys' cards because, you know, I just think it's so sweet. So thank you, Judy, for sending that. I appreciate it.
Who's Judy?
I mean, you can come in here, but don't come over by the camera because you don't have pants on.
I have pants on, look at.
You don't have a shirt on.
Okay, so who's Judy?
She sent me a card.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this next card is from Candy, and Candy, I recognize your name. You have sent me lots of cards and I appreciate it. This is such a cute card, and it says, I'm rooting for you. It says, I was so sorry to hear you're feeling ill, but most happy to learn you're feeling better. We care about you.
When are you gonna get your silver plate?
Okay, first of all, don't interrupt. And second of all, I don't know. I think it takes a while for them to send it, okay? You being brave enough to share about your medical condition helps us all. Hope you and your family have a safe summer. I'm rooting for you. Candy. Thank you so much, Candy. And Candy lives in Ohio, so thank you for taking the time out of your day to send me a card. Ohio. This next letter is from Michelle in New Jersey, and she sent me this pamphlet on iron, which I thought was so cool. I talked to you guys that my iron levels have been low, and so my doctor actually told me to eat an iron-rich diet, and I had to do some research on that. But now I have this handy-dandy pamphlet, and she said, hi Jen, I've been meaning to send this to you ever since you mentioned your low hemoglobin. I'm a WIC nutritionist. This is what we give our moms for themselves as well as their children. Hope it helps. Love your channel, Michelle. Michelle, thank you for the work that you do. That is so important, and I appreciate you, and thank you for sending me that. But this next one is also a homemade card, and this is from Renee in Texas. And Connor lost a tooth tonight. This one right here. Is the tooth fairy coming?
No, you're gonna come in my room at night and steal the thing and give me money.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, I know it.
You found me out. You want one?
What are those?
It's a cookie.
Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot you had this stash.
I have my stash of cookies. Anyway, okay, let me finish this, okay? Please?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so this card is from Renee, and she also sent me a handmade card, and I recognize all of this material on the front of here are these supplies. They are Stampin' Up! Supplies, and I actually used to think, I can't even talk, I think I used to have this button punch. So that really made me smile. Anyway, she wrote me a card, and she said that she sent us these vinyl decals so we could keep track of our chargers, which I thought was so cool, because I was talking in one video about how we always lose all of our chargers and no one knows which is whose, so or whose is which, or whatever you say. There's one that says J, A, K, and C, so you can put this on your charger and then you know which one is yours. Isn't that cool? Well, I'm gonna put it on. You're not gonna put it on. Go wash your hands. Anyway, so she explained to me how to put it on, and she wrote a sweet note. So thank you so much for sending those. I really appreciate it. That's very, very thoughtful of you. Okay, and this card is from Elizabeth, and she lives in Missouri. And look at this cute card with the doggo on the front. It says, hey Jen, I'm so glad to hear you're home and resting. You are honestly my favorite person to follow on YouTube and Instagram. I love the recipes you share, and watching you chop veggies is my new favorite thing. Be well, and hope to see new videos when you're ready to put them out, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for sending that to me. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you again to not interrupt me, because it's kind of rude. And if you bring me your charger, I will put it on there for you. Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, so this next letter, it's actually a very long letter, is from Jill, and she lives in Wyoming. And she basically wrote out a long letter about retiring at 55, because I talked about this before in one of my channels, talking about like if you quit your full-time corporate job for YouTube, how do you get health insurance when you retire, etc. And so she gave me some pointers on that, which I super appreciate. So she just talked about that. So I so appreciate you sending that, Jill. And then she said, I'm sure by now your eyes are glazed over. No, they are not, because I enjoy talking about data and finances. It's fun to me. So anyway, she said that she actually lived in Iowa, and the people who bought their house when they lived north of Des Moines actually were from the town where I live, so that's neat. She says Taco John's originated in Wyoming. We don't have any of them here in Western Wyoming. We have Taco Time. I don't eat there voluntarily, although my husband likes it. She said, where I live in Western Wyoming is so close to the border, you can see Idaho from my house. And she says she lives where Christine, Frugal Fit Mom, lives. And she got an OXO salad spinner after seeing me use it. And she is glad that I'm doing Vlogust. And she says, if you want to contact me for additional information, you can email me. So thank you so much, Jill. I appreciate the time that you took to write me a letter. And I will definitely be reading this and studying it, and I will definitely contact you if I have questions. Okay, this next card is from Sue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She sent this pretty card, and she wrote me a video after, or she wrote me a card after she watched my video from Vlogust Day 8. And she said, I wish I could give you a hug. I feel your pain because I've been there, and this is what I've learned. We want some people to love us a gallon's worth, but some people only have the capacity to love only a pint. We can't change that no matter how much we would like to. We can only be thankful that we can love our family a gallon's worth with no hesitation, so they won't suffer as we have. It breaks the generational curse. I hope this helps you. Love and prayers, Sue. Yes, Sue, thank you so much for sending that, and I appreciate all of you. I know I've said this in a bunch of videos now, but I appreciate all of your kind comments on that video and reaching out and sharing your stories. I think I'm finally through all of my Instagram messages now, but I appreciate reading stuff like that because I think it helps normalize dysfunction, as weird as that sounds. And I don't mean that dysfunction is good, I just mean that it exists probably at some capacity in all of our lives. And I think especially maybe people on social media and YouTubers are hesitant to talk about that kind of stuff, and probably for good reason, because you have people that can use it for negativity and really try to pry into your life, and that's not cool either. But we all have struggles, and I've told you guys before that no matter how perfect you see someone's life on Instagram or YouTube, you see the curated version of what they're trying to portray to you. You see the curated version of their life. I hope that I'm one of those people that shows you a little bit of the non-curated side as well. I surely do not have one of those Instagram feeds that's all like the same filter. We're not posing as a whole family in our matching pajamas at Christmas time. Like, you're just never gonna get that from me. And I get a lot of comments from people that, I love how real you are. And I take that as a compliment, but I also have never thought to be anything other than that. Because while I think perfection sells, especially like in the media and on social media, to me, it's more important to be relatable and to help people than to be a version of myself that's not real and not attainable. Hopefully that all makes sense, but that's kind of how I feel about the whole topic. And I'm sorry, this isn't focusing. Okay, so this next card is from, I don't want to say your name wrong, Molly. At first I almost said Holly, but no, it's Molly. And she lives in Greensboro, North Carolina. She says on the outside of the envelope, she just watched my What's for Dinner video and now she wants a Taco Bravo. She said, Jen, I was so thrilled to hear that you will be doing Vlogust. I've actually just been thinking about how much I missed your Vlogmas videos, so what a nice surprise. Thank you for giving us something to look forward to with your channel for the month of August. But also every time you post a video, my husband, Adam, and I live in North Carolina. I almost made it to see you in Charleston, South Carolina, but couldn't figure out work details. I hope to meet up with you post-pandemic if you are ever this way again. So thank you so much for sending me that. Yes, I hope that maybe someday when we can travel again, if I ever get to travel again, that we can do a meetup. That would be super fun. Not just with you, but with a lot of y'all. Okay, and I think this is the last card I have for tonight. Oh, how sweet is that? Look at this card. It's got little doggies on it. This is from Lori, and she is in Littleton, Colorado. She says, Jen, thank you for sharing your family, your life, and your content with all of us. She shared that she too has some issues that I had with adhesions, and she's also dealt with the same problem that I did when I was in the hospital, so I appreciate you sharing that. She said, I'm glad you're doing Vlogust. I feel I had actual withdrawal when Vlogmas was over last year. I look forward to your videos, I look forward to your continued success with YouTube, and thank you again for sharing and inspiring so many people. And as a person who grew up in Central Illinois, here is a shout out to ham salad and maid rights. Best wishes, Lori. Thank you, Lori, for sending me that. Yeah, I was just reading through some comments today, and there were some comments like, I love that you're in the Midwest, you know, it makes me feel like, you know, we could be friends or something like that. Like, I don't know, I feel like there are other mom YouTubers in the Midwest. I don't know, maybe not a lot. I feel like, well, I mean, yeah, there are probably some. No, I don't know about any in Iowa. Yeah, but anyway, I just thought I would share those with you guys. So another common question I get a lot is, do I ever relax? And yes, I do, but I don't often film it. But I decided tonight to film it as part of my sort of after work routine or whatever, because I think it's important to show that as well. I never want to give off the illusion that I'm, you know, productive 100% of the time. Certainly that's not, you know, the case for anyone. The truth is that I get my energy and I feel my best when I'm working on things. That's just my nature. That's how I am. And I don't need a lot of time to recharge like some people do. And that's just like a difference in personalities. And I think that's a difference sometimes too between like introverts and extroverts. Like introverts may feel exhausted, you know, after they're in a public space or, you know, interacting with a lot of people, and they need that recuperation time, but I don't really need that. And so it's just part of my personality. I got a comment earlier this week. I screenshot it on my phone, but I'm not going to read it because it was kind of a mean comment. But basically it said something like, you, why are you buying your kid canned ravioli when you have an Apple Watch? You can afford better food than that, or something like that. Okay, first of all, I don't have an Apple Watch. I have a Fitbit Versa. Second of all, oh, this person also commented how she works 60 hours a week and makes everything from scratch. Okay, if you do work 60 hours a week and make everything from scratch, that is fantastic. I invite anyone that does that to share how you achieve that. And it is achievable, because anything you want to do is achievable. But I just think, you know, like judgy comments like that are just so funny. It's like, well, I do this, so why can't you do it too? And who knows if it's even accurate or not. But I was telling Adam, I was like, you know, it's funny that that person says that, because I was thinking about how many hours I work a week, not just at my regular job plus commuting plus all of the work I do on YouTube. And especially in months where it's busy and I post a lot of videos, you know, I do work 40 hours a week. I also commute 2 hours a day. So if I'm working from home one day, so I'm working 48 hours a week. I mean, I consider my commute work time too, since there's nothing I can really do during that time except listen to a podcast or maybe an audiobook. But say I, you know, work for my regular job 48 hours a week. Say I spend, I would say a conservative estimate would be 2 hours a night on the weeknights, plus, you know, 6 hours each day on the weekends, sometimes more on YouTube stuff. So that's what, that's 10 plus 12 is 22 plus 48. 22 plus 48 is 70. So technically, I guess I'm working 70 hours a week, although it doesn't really seem like work to me because a lot of the stuff I do for YouTube is fun to me and it's sort of my hobby. But I wonder if the person that left that comment would find it acceptable for me to buy canned ravioli since I work 70 hours a week. Do you think? Let me know. Let me know if it's acceptable for me to buy canned ravioli if I work 70 hours a week. I just went downstairs and had a bowl of cereal, and I'm getting ready for bed. And Connor has been trying to stall, like, I don't know, he just said he needed like 15 things, so I said you have one more chance to go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to do, and then I'm going to bed. So I'm gonna go put him in bed right now. I'm gonna finish washing my face, and then I'm gonna get in bed. All right, so it's 9:30 and the kids are in bed, hallelujah. We've been gradually trying to shift their bedtime, you know, earlier because they're going to be starting school. So we want to make sure that, well, probably during the school year, their bedtime is going to be like probably 9 p.m. They're 8 and 11. So yeah, probably 9, and then during the school year, they'll probably get up at 6:30 or something like that, because they usually have to be to school, I think by 8, and they ride the bus. So hopefully we're just getting them prepared, you know, gradually for an earlier bedtime and an earlier wake up. So that's what we've been trying to do. Oh crap, I need to turn the fan on. Hi, Murphy. So anyway, thanks for coming along with me today. I am actually going to bed a little bit early tonight. It's 9:30, and usually I'm not crawling into bed until, you know, 10 or 10:15. 10 or 10:15. So like, I feel like towards the end of the work week, I start to get like more and more drained and need to go to bed earlier. Like, I feel like at the beginning of the week after the weekend, you know, I'm like more rested, I need less sleep, and then as the week goes on, I'm just like, no, I'm done. And that's why, like, I can remember when I had like young, you know, babies and toddlers, and people would want to do stuff on Friday nights, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like so exhausted by the end of the week. Are you kidding me? Like, I mean, when I worked a normal, well, quote, normal 9 to 5 schedule, I mean, obviously, you know, when I first started in nursing for like the first, you know, 5 years or whatever I was in nursing, I worked crazy shifts, like, you know, the typical night day rotation, all nights. I worked weekend option nights, I worked days, I worked evenings, I've worked everything, so I know how that is too. But anyway, thanks for coming along with me today, and I am looking forward tomorrow to getting a facial after work. I scheduled it a couple weeks ago. I don't think I've had a facial for probably 2 years, and I've only ever had one in my life. But, you know, I've been watching the skincare videos on YouTube. I've been washing my face, taking care of my skin. I thought, you know what? I'll just go get one, because treat yourself, right? But anyway, don't forget to check out Acorn TV. That's actually what I'm going to do right now, is log on and watch some mindless TV in bed before I drift off for the night. Come back tomorrow for another episode of Vlogust. Good night. I'll see you then. Bye, guys.
Solution. You are the solution.